once again, whoever thought summer was a good idea, just turn on your location. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Greetings and felicitations, assorted children of the internet. I am the Logician, and it's been a minute since I've done one of these streams, but we are in fact getting back into the reactions for Saban's Masked Rider. In what I think I'm going to start going forward referring to as Toku Tuesdays. Lame, I know, but again, I don't intend for Masked Rider to be the last series of Americanized or even just generally lackluster tokusatsu series to react to for these streams. But, yeah. The goal for today, at the very least, is to try and get through at least 4 episodes. We are currently on episode 27. There's a total of 40 episodes within this series. Hopefully, we will be able to get through at least 4, and make it so that we only have 10 remaining after that. Whether we're actually able to accomplish this between my ranting and raving about everything under the sun and otherwise, or just even the show itself, we'll see. We'll see. I don't exactly have high hopes in that regard. So I will, in fact, be drawing off of all of your energy. It's going to be a necessity either way, because as I have said multiple times, if I must suffer, so must you. I'd appreciate summer if it were consistently 70s. Even that's too warm for me, personally speaking. Like, anything above 65 is dipping into the, I suppose, uncomfy territory, to put it mildly. Try and keep your sanity with some help from your viewer friends. That is, in fact, the plan. Though I don't think any real, genuine fans would... or friends, Jesus fucking Christ. Off to a good start already. I don't think real friends would subject other friends to the likes of this. And if they would, God help them, they have more loyalty than they deserve. But, with all of that... Oh, God. Did not remember that I was on that specific window there. Oh, my word. We're off to a great start already. Anyway, with all of that having been said, I think it's just about time. You have legs? How long have you had those? You know? It's a long story. I think it goes back to my childhood, really. Well, yes. I've broken out the traditional Furbus reaction panel here, so you know I have no more room to fucking procrastinate. Let's do it to it, as the children say.
Today, on the adventures of Masked Rider, one tough student arrives at school.
Not Big Bubba Lamarskevich.
They're Gargantus from Southwest High.
They kicked him off the football team because he was too mean.
Welcome. And these are your 2 new friends. Now, Herbie and Dex must show the new kid around, while Count Dragon sends his own new kid to school.
We'll send your twisted bug to Earth.
Can both bullies be stopped at once? Find out on the adventures of Masked Rider next.
So already I need to pause. We haven't even gotten started and I need to pause. That's a great fucking sign. First and foremost, it is nice to know that we're going to be watching this episode through an aerial soup thicker than your typical weather in Silent Hill. Secondly, I believe that guy on the motorcycle is a teenager about as much as I believe anyone from Glee is a teenager. The less we see of Furbus, the better. Oh, I agree. This is merely a coping mechanism I'm wearing on my head. If I just maintain eye contact, he'll think I'm a rival Furbus. And hopefully not challenge me for my territory. Also, how is the volume sounding so far? I've got the volume on my YouTube set relatively low, but just want to make sure I'm not blowing anyone's eardrums out just yet. I mean, the content itself is going to be punishment enough. Volume is good. Excellent. Let us proceed.
On a distant and embattled planet called Edenard, a young prince named Dex is given great powers by his grandfather, the king.
See, they've started using the high-quality intro for these.
From the advancing evil of Count Dragon and his vicious insectoids. Once on Earth, he is adopted by a kind family and learns to live as a human. With his companion Phoebus by his side, Dex is ever vigilant, ready at a moment's notice to call on
his grandfather, Shensum the Sorcerer. Basically. All of the sound effects are here tonight. Okay, once again, I've noticed a trend with some of these uploads as of late, that they tend to go with the actual high-quality intro, and then just go with the VHS quality episode footage. Which, honestly, I think it sort of adds a new element of humor to the experience, so I'm not going to complain.
Here are your name tags. Just peel off the back as I went with yours, Sticky. I know we'll all remember this day as a happy one. The day we all said, welcome, Bubba.
Who's Bubba?
Bubba Lamartskovich, our new transfer student. Bubba is transferring to Leewood this morning. Everyone deserves a second chance. I want you all to make Bubba feel at home.
Ah, my word. I mean, I will say, as far as plot lines go for children's TV episodes, like the whole transfer student thing, it usually goes through the route of the person appearing by pretty much all empirical evidence to be a nice person, only to have some sort of dark secret or something. Here, they're sort of flipping the script a little bit, which is actually, I hesitate to say impressive, but it's subverting my expectations, if nothing else.
Not Big Bubba Lamartskovich.
The Gargantus from Southwest High?
They kicked him off the football team because he was too mean.
Now, I need 2 volunteers to become Bubba's special friends.
I don't like the way you said that, Warden. I really don't.
Herbie, my first Bubba buddy.
Don't like that either. Also, yeah, no, the man absolutely overreacted to the fucking motorcycle. I mean, to be fair, depends on what part of California you see a motorcycle in. You're gonna have certain people clutching their pearls if you see so much as a fucking Hell's Angels sign in Orange County.
I'm counting on you to make sure he stays out of trouble his first day.
But I can't. I'm too shy.
Oh, nonsense. You'll be a fine Bubba buddy. Dex, how nice of you to volunteer.
What?
Congratulations.
Well, I like to make a new friend. I know what it's like to be a new kid at school and feel like a complete stranger.
You know, call me crazy, but I think someone on the writing team may have watched Rocky Horror.
Goodness gracious.
Great Balls of Fire. Oh wow, really?
Is this Leewood High? Young man, we do not ride motorcycles in the hall.
We don't. Also, let's take a moment to break down the costume design here. We have the one red sleeve, the one purple, and the blue shirt, which out the gate it is throwing my fucking autistic ass off because, like, you would think for the sake of symmetry you'd go red and blue sleeves, purple shirt to mix the colors appropriately. But that asymmetry in and of itself is giving me the impression that maybe I'm giving too much credit here as well, but just throwing off, yeah, I'm betraying your expectations of color coordination. I'm a bad boy. What is this guy's color palette? Slurpee. 7-Eleven chic. This guy is too cool and I'm scared. Me too, Koshe.
Why, you must be Bubba Lamarstovich. Welcome. And these are your two new friends.
Oh god, he's charging up. He's reaching critical mass. No, we need to look at that again. I think it is very much due to the quality of the VHS footage. Just watch him fucking flash red. Go, Willie, go.
What gnarly nails! What evil eyes! What terrible toes! You must ride a surprise! Count Dragon was smart. Gore can't be beat. I've made this creature for masked riders defeat. Talk is cheap.
I can't believe the Count gave you this opportunity.
Every hairstyle in the 90s was the same, confirmed. Yeah, I mean, to an extent at least. White people really are not that imaginative.
Battle after battle, I've watched you dance. Now it's time to give Gork a chance. It's easy to see that you have fear that I will accomplish what... Feels good to stretch out the old exoskeleton. Gork, you are my master. Master to all, slave to none. Finish Masked Rider. Now this will be fun.
You know, Koshe, I need to apologize. I'm not sure how they got this camera footage of your morning routine. But I will look into this and contact the proper authorities.
Parking lot. It's right over here. Hey, you can't park there. That's the principal spot.
I probably won't stay too long. I usually get kicked out the first day.
Here, I almost forgot. Here's your name tag.
I love how of all the things he could have said or done, the fucking sticky note with his name on it is probably the most insulting thing you could have given him. I just sat back down. What were you saying? Don't worry about it, Koshe. I probably won't stay too long. I'm already 31.
I hate name tags. You and me, right here after school.
I see we are taking the Francis Left 4 Dead approach. 2 offenses here. I hate name tags. This guy's hair and yellow shirt makes it look like he's more... Yeah, you know, he do be looking kind of like a Ronald McDonald halfway point for an Animorphs book. 35-year-old high school senior. Yeah. So much of a senior, he's growing gray hairs.
What for?
I'm gonna pound you to a pulp.
Hey, yo.
What's a pulp?
Well, it's what's left of an orange after you squeeze it.
What are you, a funny guy? You be here too, both of you. 3 o'clock. And if you don't come, I'll come looking for you.
He wants to fight both of us?
No, he wants to teach you the sousaphone, hence the brass section in the background.
Me 2 against 1?
Dex, I almost forgot. I have a doctor's appointment after school. An emergency appendectomy. Took weeks to get the appointment.
If you don't come, I'll come. Fucking lawyer making the YouTube poops already. Honestly, I'm not sure why there isn't YouTube poop for this series. Probably because I'm the only one who fucking remembers it exists at this point. McMorphs, I'm so angry. I'm sorry, wait, it only just occurred to me that he's wearing fucking pink polka dot pants. I mean, I think he's brave. Especially in the 90s. Make your memes real. No, absolutely. Don't let your memes be dreams.
Don't even worry about it, Herbie. I mean, we'll talk to Bubba at lunch. I mean, he's a guy to reason with, right?
He's a dinosaur. A Tyrannosaurus Rex with no brain. We're in big trouble.
I said don't worry about it.
There are line reads in television, so... television shows, fucking... Yeah, I need to fucking stop pausing. We're never gonna get through this fucking shit. I regret not pausing.
That's yummy, yummy.
Fucking Furbus out here committing blatant war crimes.
My twister bug will give Prince Dex his day. It'll twist and turn and spin so fast, we're going to make him pay.
Perhaps, my little Gork, you will succeed where many others have failed. We'll send your twister bug to her.
I'm starting to wonder whether or not Gork is a nepotism baby.
This is what we call the food chain. This is where the little guy is eaten by the big guy. Gobble, gobble. Gulp, gulp.
You know?
Oh, these creatures are ravenous, voracious, violent creatures.
Herbie, look at that.
Yeah, no, the gobble gobble got me too.
Yes, in this world, only the strong remain.
I mean... maybe it's just because I recently played Deltarune, but I can't be the only one thinking it, right? Anyway, moving on.
Lights, blinds. Well, class, how did everyone enjoy that?
Oh yeah, well thank you for coming for as long as you did, Laura.
I'd like each one of you
Should have
to
thought through
write
the phrasing
a
of that.
one-page report on what you believe is the most dangerous predator in the food chain.
Shark. Lion.
Big Bubba.
Well, I'll certainly be looking forward to reading all of your reports next week.
Ah, my word.
Good luck tonight, guys. Sure hope he's merciful.
Herbie, I just want you to know that the First Aid Club will be there in full force. We'll have splints, bandages. This is good practice for us. Good luck.
Thanks.
First Aid Club. Okay. Yeah, at this point I'm not even going to question it. Which I realize is completely out of character for yours truly, but honestly, I think it's more hitting me due to the fact that a lot of nursing programs are cut out of a lot of schools in California. So this just feels like some sort of relic within a relic, as it were.
Dex, everybody's talking about the fight. Manly men gladiator combat, probably over some woman. It's so romantic.
Actually, Patsy, there isn't going to be any fight.
Yeah, Mom and I are gonna bake some cookies this afternoon.
Herbie, if you don't help Dex teach that bully a lesson, I won't let you take me to movies on Saturday.
But Patsy,
this is getting out of hand. Are you
I agree. This series has been getting out of hand for a long fucking time. What's your face?
really gonna fight Bubba after school?
Molly, I can never use my powers against a defenseless human.
Herpy? Well, to be fair, her name is Patsy. It's not much better.
What's going on?
Listen, don't worry about it, huh? Herbie and I'll take care of it at lunch.
The wind's really blowing outside.
Chopper?
Pepsi. Now, this seems like a typical day in California in the summer.
Go ahead and run, humans, but there's no escaping the Twister bug.
I'm sorry. I know. I am fully aware that I am, in fact, delaying the inevitable. This fucking hair. Need to get this out of my system. Let's see. So, once again, this is going to be a matter of corporate asking us to find the difference between these pictures. Number 1. Number 2. Number 1. Number 2. How about the same? Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. Literally so, I mean, for what reason? You know what you did.
No escaping the Twister bug. Hey, we got a problem, boss. Twister bug's at the park, and he's causing these tornado winds. We're on our way, Chop.
Ah, yes. So for those of you who are new to these streams, I should let you know ahead of time that these specific shows, well, this specific show that I've been doing reactions to, will have intermittent moments where there will be a lot of flashing lights on screen. So this is just your warning for those of you who are photosensitive. If you need to look away for about the next 10 seconds, this is your prompt to do so. Sorry that you're losing. You got to the chicken before it. Listen, I paid good money for that goddamn chicken, Koshe. All right? Expect to be paid back in full. With chicken of equal or better quality.
Such thing, I've come to destroy you.
I am getting awfully tired of hearing that.
Is that right? Well, now you can hear the sound of my whirlwind.
You know, you're just full of hot air. Give it up, windbags.
Cyclone time.
Mass sweater. Super good.
Ah, yes, another photosensitive, or in English, photosensitivity warning. It's literally so hot and deserve chicken. I don't think chicken's the best fucking food for when it's hot out. Whether it turns into a Pixar mom or not, one would think chasing after an ice cream truck would be more cost effective.
Rider punch.
Okay. Sure.
Dirt's getting lodged in all my joints. I can't
Tornado powers give us a giant meatball.
Now you're mine, Mask Rider.
Mass sweater, super blues.
Damn, we're getting all the powers today.
There, that's better.
I'll blow you down. When I return.
Okay. Well, that just happened. Nikki shut the oh god. Hon, you're only supposed to do that in the bedroom.
Lunchtime.
Why did I have to pause it there? I mean, I'm not sure what you guys are freaking out about. That's just your typical California college campus. Just an ugly child. Mind your business.
Okay, there's Bubba right there. Come on. I got a bad feeling about this. Hey, Bubba. How you doing? Listen, Herbie and I really want to become friends with you. Right, Herbie?
First, I pound you to a pulp. Then we talk about friendship.
I mean...
Well, I'm sure we have a lot in common. Do you like to play games? No? Doesn't appeal to you? Okay.
See, I'm pausing not because this has to do with anything specifically relating to the episode, but because this shot here is reminding me of the argument I had with Emmett while we were playing Temtem about whether or not a graphic on screen was green or yellow. I understand the quality of the VHS footage is making this look a bit greener than it should. But this just brought up that whole fucking tirade between the two of us. I wish Bubba would beat the shit out of Furbus. I mean, the unfortunate fact is that Furbus would probably end Bubba before he knew what was coming. Whatever it is, you're probably wrong. You say that about most things, Koshe. In all fairness. I'd say you were playing devil's advocate, but something tells me the devil fears even you. Assuming this timeline has a devil. Which, you know, on my luck, it probably does.
I like to play squash.
Squash? I've never heard of it. Oh, squash. I love that game. Okay, my turn. Let me take a whack at it. Whoa. This is a great game, huh, Herbie?
No!
Oh, that's nice.
Now that's pulp.
Hey, ya boo boo!
Oh, man, don't.
You good, Herbie? I think you might be getting a bit more out of this game than either Dex or Bubba. Herbie likes to watch.
Oh, man, that is great. Oh, I'm good at this game. Boom, bomb. Cream puff.
Bold of you to assume the devil and I aren't the same. Nah, she's busy streaming with a British dude.
Not my cream puff.
You'll love this. That was a good one.
Not my cream puff.
What?
You squashed my cream puff. Now I'm gonna squash you.
Oh.
Not my cream puff. Go eat your cornbread.
I squash. And watch.
That was footage.
Oh.
You know, it is interesting to see just how much of these fucking episodes was able to make it to the final upload. I'm not sure how much went into the fucking cutting and splicing and uploading of these episodes. And I don't mean to, like, shit on the people responsible for giving us these gifts from a bygone era to enjoy in the modern day. It's just kind of hilarious that occasionally we get those little pockets of less than sterling quality in the editing.
Squash. And what, may I ask, is going on?
Let's go conditioning, Mr. Chalmers. We're getting Bubba ready for football.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Good thinking. But Herbie, you and Dex let Bubba park in the principal's parking space. You must be more careful.
But Mr. Chalmers...
Remember, we all want Bubba to have a good first day, don't we, Bubba?
That's right, Mr. Chalmers.
Very well, then.
This woman doesn't get paid enough to give a shit about what's happening.
Remember, 3 o'clock.
Super Nintendo Chalmers.
I'm receiving an insectopathic feeling.
Happens to the best of us, Dex. By all means, just keep it in the bathroom while you're on school property. That's all I
Something's
ask.
going on at the quarry. I'm gonna check it out.
Dex is leaving me? Now?
And it was just coming up on your anniversary, wasn't it?
He'll be back, Herbie.
Ay, ay, ay. Good afternoon.
How dare you? Those are his words, not yours. How dare you stand where he stood? Richard Horvitz, forgive him, for he knows not what he do.
Good afternoon, everybody. Take your seats. Before we take the roll today, I'd like to talk to you about the field trip to the Natural History Museum, which is next... Okay, Herbie, you're in trouble. That's detention for you after school tomorrow, 3 p.m.
Tomorrow? How about today?
I'm busy today.
But I can be really bad.
There's a lot. There is, in fact, a lot. Koshe, if you would be so kind as to fumigate the chat box. Thank you very much, Koshe. Much appreciated. But yeah, first and foremost, if you're chewing Nickelodeon gack, this certainly explains a lot about your behavior and hair color, Herbie. Second of all, the fact that the man instinctively reached up to catch said Nickelodeon gack, well, that just really affirms that he's gotten used to this to the point of us kind of not being able to deny this taking place in California. Chewy, so see, Silly Putty at least feels like bubblegum, so I would be able to grant him a bit of fucking levity there, or at least pity, which is an actually apt word for this situation.
That's 2 more detentions, starting tomorrow.
Doesn't matter. After Bubba gets through with me, I won't be around anyway.
God. Insert joke about a Roman salute here. But, yeah, another photosensitivity warning. I should really just make a fucking graphic for photosensitivity warnings when I'm doing these streams, instead of just continuing to pause. You should start telling your friends not to come to school, Herbie. Bold of you to assume he has any. Well, I think the intent was to try and get in trouble for today so he wouldn't have to meet up with Bubba, because he would have detention now. Yes, exactly as Koshe said. But it didn't exactly pan out in his favor.
I know an insectivore's around here somewhere.
He's here. Time to spring the trap.
You know? You might have wanted to try this first, guys. Before 26 episodes of bullshit pulling from the furry convention.
Masked letter, super blue. We are breaking you down.
I don't want to hear that voice with those sound effects. I'm gonna be real, Dex.
That should do it. Now Corpse Twistabug can finish off Masked Rider. You can't hurt me. Show simulation for my creation. Our fun has just begun. Not again.
Thank you, Koshe. The fucking car. Every fucking time this gets me.
Just hang on, Dex. Twistabug did it!
She's strange. That's my fate.
Congratulations, you've turned him into a log of shit. God, any fucking more jokes like this, I'm gonna turn into James Rolfe.
Now tell me, who do you appreciate?
I am the greatest insectivore ever created.
We'll see about that. Hold on, Dex. I'll get you.
Okay. Okay. No, we need to revisit this. What was Saban thinking?
We'll see about that. Hold on, Dex.
That was a series of events which transpired in front of a camera. And that's all that can be said about that.
Okay, that's it. Time to liquefy.
I forgot that he made fucking
Time for a change. Super Blue deactivate.
like wailing noises whenever he turns into water.
Saber, activate.
Can we not with the Dick Saber? I mean, if nothing else, the voice actors for these insectivores are having fun with the death cries. Also, we need to revisit this. Because, yeah, no, that's what I thought. We cut to the explosion footage, which for some fucking reason is zoomed way the fuck in, and then they zoom out. I guess maybe to try and avoid showing something from... I don't even fucking know, man. I have no explanation. Never gonna get through 4 episodes? Listen, I'll do it if it kills you. There are very few things in this universe or most others that can kill me, so... sacrifices will have to be made one way or another.
It takes more than that to defeat the Masked Rider.
Never have we been so close, and yet so far.
We're sorry, sire. We've earned your ire.
All right, let's go.
At this point, it's just looped into fucking live-action Looney Tunes bullshit. Between the hovering clock and the seductive finger. It's just one thing after another. Yeah, you're not wrong. White boy jump scare.
Where are you?
Oh, my word.
Come on, Herbie.
Step aside, Herbie.
My fucking word.
Oh, I thought you chickened out.
Now we can talk about this, Bubba. I'm not your enemy.
Just breaking out the capoeira out of nowhere.
Come on, Dad.
How'd you do that?
Want me to teach you?
They're just turning this into the end of fucking Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah, after I beat you to a pulp. How'd you do it?
I only teach my friends. You want to be friends?
You mean you'd help me after I was so mean to you guys?
Hey, we can always use a new friend.
You know? It took this long for them to rectify a crucial fucking flaw with this series. One which I think the writers finally realized. The one thing this show has been missing. We finally have our bulk and skull. Thank fuck.
Well, what do we have here? A welcome rally for our new student. Bubba buddies, I just knew you'd all get along.
Looks that way.
Let's have a cheer for Bubba. Hip hip, hooray!
Will Bubba ever find a parking space? Will mashed cream puffs be a new item on the school menu? Will Twister Bug ever stir up trouble again? Will Furbus start his own delivery service? Will Bubba take up serious weightlifting? All this and more on the next exciting adventure of Masked Rider.
Ah, my fucking word. Okay, so there was a happy ending to this after all. We finally got our proverbial bulk and skull in Bubba and Herbie. Herbie, god damn it. What have you done, Nick? If I saw Furbus delivering food to my door, I would just give him my house and fuck off forever. No, valid. Extremely fucking valid. More so than anyone who would set their house on fire over a spider. Did it censor fuck off forever? Yes, it did in fact. Twitch seems to be fairly... yeah, twice. It seems to be fairly finicky with what it does and does not allow these days. I wish there were some logical explanation for it. But fucking... can't think of anything off the top of my head.
discovers alien competition.
Is headed to Earth. No one invades Leeward but me. Bring me this creature.
This creature will change
Oh,
the course
no.
of our battle permanently.
Oh
Use
no.
LC to make giant insectivores, which I will not be able to defeat.
Do it, or we'll destroy you.
Can our hero defeat Count Dragon and his new Titan of Terror? Find out on the Adventures of Masked Rider next.
Oh god. Are we getting a fucking... I think this is about as close to our Power Rangers collab as we're gonna get for the time being.
The bomb didn't stop them. The aliens will be here any minute.
What do they want? Isn't there some way we can talk to them?
They're not like us, Mary. They don't reason the way we do.
Here they come!
I can't believe they call this an alien invasion. We know better, don't we?
Uh-huh. Actually, Dex, I think it's called Invasion of the Slime Saucers.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, no one's made a slime saucer in years.
Kiki.
You mean they actually built slime saucers? Oh, never mind.
It's just a movie, Dex. You're not supposed to take it seriously.
Warn.
You know? I would agree, sister whose name I can never remember, because you barely count as a character. But at the same time, well, I wouldn't exactly be here myself if that were the case, now would I? Me and a whole lot of other people who turn out to be much more problematic than I ever could.
Warning. Some slime scenes may be too gooey for younger viewers.
Yeah, that's the internet in a nutshell.
This just never happens this way.
Look at that PNG. You know, I've seen worse VTuber intros.
Why can't anyone bring me a plan to ensnare Masked Rider? It's become more than a little nuisance.
Cyclopter and I have come up with a plan I think you'll like very much.
We propose the Ultivore, though we don't yet have a full-size version.
What's that noise?
Unidentified spacecraft in our sector. Sensors show it is traveling at high speed.
I don't recognize this vehicle.
The creature aboard is very small, probably of no use to us at all.
It's headed to Earth. No one invades Leeward but me. Forget the Ultivore. Bring me this creature, and I will find a way to use it against Masked Rider.
You know, I was gonna say at worst you're gonna find an intergalactic IRS agent, but honestly, that would probably do it. Love Cyclopter, his design is just so cool compared to everyone. Well, you're saying that because he's basically Beelzemon, Koshe. Let's be real here. I mean, I don't disagree. But at the same time, never watched Digimon? Well, that sounds like a you problem.
Dex, is something wrong?
I'm receiving an insectopathic sense. Maybe I should check it out.
Well, don't miss the movie.
Albie, if it's a difference between Dex missing pretend slime monsters or real slime monsters.
Okay, I get it. I'll fill you in on the good parts later.
Thank you, Albie.
Them insecto tingles. Them spidey senses, if you will.
Aliens! Aliens!
Patsy?
Aliens!
It hurt you the first two times.
Patsy, just calm down and tell me what's wrong.
I saw an alien land near the park. They're coming! Dex, they'll control you. They'll eat your brain.
Come on, that's only in the movies.
No actual brains were harmed in the making of this picture.
It almost never happens.
Almost.
I gotta go, Patsy. Bye.
You know, I'm starting to think that they weren't just paying Dex's actor and money. They probably didn't have much to go around anyway, so they had to find some other methods of persuasion here. Fuck you in particular, Patsy. I mean, to be fair, if you don't have that sentiment at least 2 episodes into this series, then something is dreadfully wrong with you.
Why won't he believe me?
Send down your maggots, Nefaria. We must find the creature before Dix.
Immediately, my counts.
I mean, I will say, interesting that they're actually giving a bit more variety than Dex's attire.
Having some trouble? Uh-oh. There's some real trouble.
You know? Yeah, no, it absolutely is just fucking Furbus 2.0. Again, at least they got to have their walkies. This is their enrichment activity.
Oh, you're welcome. Very glad. I mean, Z-Bud-Z. Bazi-wazi-wata? Baza-baza.
Ah, yes, Fuzzy Wuzzy was, in fact, a bear.
Oh, so your ship broke down. And you just bought it, too? Rosbud. Well, I could help you repair it if you want me to. I just don't know how we can get it to the garage.
Okay, that explains everything. He works for Capsule Corp.
Remarkable.
Cochet, I swear to fucking God, you stay out of that fridge. I put the padlock on for a reason.
Well, that solves that problem. Zimzot, this way, my friend. Well, this is a garage. It protects objects humans don't use anymore from the weather. Batsiga? Excuse me, I mean, Brazi Brazi Butt Butt. Okay, are we ready to try this?
You know, I will say, Enlarge/Reduce is one of those spells that it's a lot more useful than people give it credit for. And no, I'm not biased just because I happen to play a Warforged and like making myself the size of Ava Unit 1 for battles.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm telling you, I saw an alien.
Honey pigs wish you wouldn't act this way.
There's a spaceship in the steward's garage.
Yeah, I mean, the unfortunate thing is, for those who are in fact vertically challenged, their prospects for roles are in fact going to be fairly limited. Like, even today, when we have, you know, a lot more actors who are in the public eye who are that short, it's still unfortunate that a lot of focus is put on their height with those roles. It's one of those things where there's kind of no escaping it. Like, unless it's one of those series where they don't focus on the fact that the person is short so much as they are incidentally short and also happen to be playing this character, which does not happen nearly as often as it should, especially in Hollywood roles. But yeah, that is one of those topics where I don't think I am nearly qualified enough to be able to weigh in adequately on the matter. Especially being 6'2".
I don't see anything.
Herbie, this is serious. I know how these things work. First it takes over Dex, then it controls the stewards, then us. Listen, they're screaming.
People of the planet Earth, surrender and you will not be harmed.
Everybody, I'd like you to meet a new friend of mine.
Where?
He's a visitor from another planet.
Wow, you're a Martian.
I don't know what planet he came from, Albie, but his spacecraft crashed here. I told him we'd help him repair it.
Bang, 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 bang.
Don't be afraid, Furbus. We won't hurt you.
Welcome to our planet, little creature.
Hey,
We can call him LC, short for little creature.
Is he dangerous?
Well, he can't hurl slime like on television, but this little guy can do some amazing things.
Like what?
LC. Rot bot buzzy bot.
Kiss your mother with that mouth?
Good grief, will you look at that?
Wow, this is great. Can we keep it?
He's even wilder than Furbus.
Yeah, no, I had a feeling that's the direction this was going in.
Baby. Ozzy?
He's trying to come back to normal.
Uh-oh. I wonder who that is.
Furbus, hi, LC.
Oh, hey, what did he do?
Hi, Patsy.
Does no one lock their doors in this fucking neighborhood? Like, it'd be one thing if this were Japan. No one fucking locks their doors in Japan. But this is California in the 90s.
What's wrong? I thought I heard someone screaming.
Oh, I must have had the television on too loud.
Oh, well, Patsy thought evil space aliens had taken over your brains.
No, all our brains are fine. We'll just be going now.
I'm really sorry about this.
That was close.
Furbus, LC, all clear.
Gazbot.
Gone. What?
Cool in the
Furbus is
Casbah.
gone?
Come on, Herbie. Let's hide behind the car.
LC.
And now for another episode of How Many Felonies Can These Teenagers Commit in a Single Episode?
Must have made him jealous. We gotta go find him, guys.
Molly, you and Albie stay with LC.
Sure, we'll be okay.
It's a movie named Penelope. I will have to look that up.
I told you they were space aliens. Just look at how weird they're acting.
Come on, LC, let's watch some TV.
Yeah, no. No, honestly, at that point, that's a good sign that you need to piece the fuck out.
Hey! Don't go near the house, stay away! There are aliens inside!
You'll have to excuse her. She hasn't had breakfast yet. Honey bunny, you can't let this get to you.
So are we just canonizing them being in a relationship now? I mean, with her blatantly... I was gonna say Herbie could do so much fucking better. I don't think either of them deserve anything or anyone. I'm gonna be real with you. With our friend on the right being run off Napoleon Dynamite dog water. And her just being insufferable. In general.
Look there! An
Do you actually
alien!
believe that? Enough. I've got better things to do with my Saturday.
Honestly, good for him. Good for him. By the way, by better things, he meant Bubba.
The creature's on its own. It's time to make a collection. Try not to fail me again, Nefaria.
I will go personal, Count Dragon.
Furbus, come back here. Furbus!
No, let him fucking go.
Furbus, you gave us a really big scare. You should know better than to run away. I mean, LC is just a visitor.
Well, at least now we know where all our aliens are.
Ooh, a secret?
You know? I mean, if you're short on trash
It can
bags.
control the size of objects. Count Dragon will be very pleased. You're too late, Princess. This creature will change the course of our battle.
You know, Nefaria was never quite the same after she got that inner ear infection. She was never able to stand still.
Permanently.
Oh no, maggots! And they've got LC. Stay here, guys. LC! Hang on, LC, I'm coming.
I forgot that was a thing she did. Honestly, yeah, you're not wrong.
Perhaps it's not as bad as it seems.
Count Dragon will use LC to make giant insectivores, which I will not be able to defeat. The whole world's gonna be lost.
Oh, this creature's not been here even an hour, and it's already more annoying than Gork.
See, they're playing up the humor here, but this has basically been my experience since I interacted with VTubers for the first time. They just keep showing the fuck up and raising hell. No matter how many padlocks I put up.
Listen carefully. I want you to make the Ultimore prototype so large that Dex will never be able to stop it. Do it, or we'll destroy you. Understand?
Hasya Dex.
Perfect. Now send it.
It's like the anti-Megazord.
It's headed for the power plant and a huge dam outside Leewood.
Let's put the creature inside the Ultivore.
Why?
That way, the creature can't make the machine smaller without harming itself.
You bring out the evil in me, Nefaria. Do it.
Yeah, no, let's take the creature solely responsible for shrinking and enlarging things inside of the enlarged monster. How could that possibly turn in anyone's favor but our own?
Huh?
It's the Zord. Yeah, no, yeah. Patent pending.
What is it? Dex?
It's LC. I know where he is.
Good luck, Dex.
Bring the words closer together, old girl. Also, another photosensitivity warning.
Chopper, I need you.
Or there will be in just a moment, I suppose.
I'm on my way.
Ecto, bang.
There we are.
To the power plant, Chop. We've got big trouble. The size of that monster. I knew it. Dragons forced LC to use his powers to create a giant insectivore.
What a
How am I ever gonna
mansion.
Stop that.
You'll think of something, boss.
I hope so.
I was going to say, once again, I don't think you thought this through, Dragon. It would have been much cooler if it were silent. Nobody can shut the fuck up in the Saban show. You are not wrong.
Good thinking, LC. Don't worry. I'll get you out of there.
You'll have to go through me first, Masked Rider.
My biggest nightmare.
So they've basically just turned this into an episode of Ultraman.
A giant Master Rider.
Don't
Don't worry. The Ultivore will crush him as if he were no larger than a small-eyed click beetle.
My psychopathic sense tells me you're all right inside there, Elsie. I just gotta figure out a way to destroy Ultivore without hurting you too.
There is no masked rider. Your little friend and I are going to destroy this power plant, then the entire world. And there's nothing you can do but watch.
Oh god, now we've got a whole new level of Ouya. Bold of you to assume Saban has feelings, Koshé, after the shit they've pulled. Yeah, I don't think I could have phrased it better myself, Nick.
You see how helpless you are against me, Masked Rider. Even if you could attack, my firepower overwhelms you.
But brute force can't be beaten with a fast surgical strike. Don't worry, Elsie. It's me. Okay, you're safe.
Seamless.
Surprise! Uh-oh. I've got you now.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ah.
Now to finish you off,
Yeah,
Rider.
maybe bring the fucking.
You won't be around to find out.
Gotcha. Keep moving.
I'm gonna say Keebler Elf, maybe bring the fucking micro machine down to size.
Crush you like the pathetic bug you are.
There we go. Just that fucking tone of, well, I'll be.
Never. Dragon will never defeat.
Oh,
Look what you have done, Masked Rider. Now you shall pay for this.
Rider King.
That's it. Come in closer.
Nice try, pal.
Oh, my word. Congratulations, the city's destroyed.
The bigger they are, the more pieces they break into.
Mission failed successfully.
Dragon's gonna need a mighty big toe thrust. Take that, Count Dragon. Your Ultivore is no more.
Well, I mean, now that the threat's gone, we can take away the fucking orange filter. Thank God. Like, literally, they had the orange filter over this footage earlier. And now they're just like, nope, we're done.
Elsie, way to go. Excellent work, my friend. Buzzy Buddy.
Threat level no longer orange.
He ruined our ultimate fighting machine.
At least I no longer have to put up with that annoying little creature. Next time, we will cut depths down to size.
Oh, my word.
Well, LC, it looks like we fixed your ship.
Aziba. Zebot Z. Without you, I would have never been able to defeat the Ultivore. Bagrad Nazi Bazibab. Bazibot Verbes.
Okay, everybody. And back.
I will say, this is what it feels like for a 6'2" person to walk into a Prius.
Aliens!
You know, I feel like I don't need to explain the unfortunate nature of this fucking shot here. Of an infuriated white woman in California walking up with a cop screaming, "Alien, alien," to a bunch of non-white people in a garage.
What? Where?
There are aliens living in this house. What's the problem, officer?
This young lady's made a complaint that you're harboring aliens in this household.
What do you mean, officer? Do you see any aliens around here?
No, we don't. Sorry to bother you folks.
What? I saw it. He was a little creature. He was this high.
That'll be enough, Miss Carbine. Come on, let's move along quietly now.
Can we fucking lock her ass up? Please? Let fucking Herbie be happy with his new boyfriend. For fuck's sake.
And we'll have a nice long talk with your parents.
But I'm not crazy. I'm not.
If she only knew.
Still implies that the cops are racist enough to... Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Well, they're cops, and this is California.
Ever see the ending to Invasion of the Slime Saucers? Will LC ever get a refund for his newly purchased spacecraft? Will LC turn over a new leaf?
She's going to be institutionalized, if we're fucking lucky, Koche.
Will Count Dragon have a giant-sized headache in the morning? Will anyone ever believe Patsy again? Find out on the next exciting adventure of Masked Rider.
Alright, next fucking one.
And she sent us airline tickets to come celebrate with her.
Once he's aboard, Prince Dex will
Oh my god. Fucking OG Southwest Airlines plane colors. Oh my god. Sorry. No, you have to understand. Alright, well thank you for dropping by for as long as you did, Nick. You have a good one. But, like, no, I have very fucking vivid memories of, like, visiting family in Southern California on planes that looked exactly the fuck like this. And it was always these fucking Southwest Airlines. I'm relatively certain this was Southwest Airlines with this color combination here. But it was always these planes. Sorry, again, This is a series full of 80s and 90s isms. Well, specifically 90s isms. But, and every now and then there'll be something that resonates so strongly with my personal history that just fucking... It's like that scene from Akira. Where something just gets fucking pushed from the back of the mind to the front, and I end up having to scream over it.
Prince Dex won't be able to leave without revealing his identity.
We'll send down an Insectivore to enslave the Earthlings.
Something very serious is happening on the ground. Count Dragon must be attacking me. Would I have to transform?
In front of everyone?
Will Dex be able to transform and defeat the enemy in time? Find out on the adventures of Masked Rider next.
Alright, so glossing over the intro here.
Here they are, hon. Everyone, I've got some exciting news. It's Grandma's 75th birthday, and she sent us airline tickets to come celebrate with her.
Grandma. Fly FWA. Price is so low, they'll knock you out of the air.
Not the best slogan they ever had.
I was going to say, especially in about 5 or so years, Dex.
So when do we leave? This afternoon. I've called your schools and I've had you all excused for the next 2 days. All right. Come on, everybody, let's get ready. We're going to see Grandma. Yeah, we better start packing then.
Oh, God. Well, once again, I'm left with no alternative. You know what must be done. Alright, I got it out of my system.
It looks like Furbus is ready too.
Oh, Dex, I forgot him. I don't have a ticket for him.
Money goomy, money goomy.
I'm really sorry, Furbus. Maybe next time, okay?
Crochet, what the fuck did I tell you about peeking into my fridge? Nope, sorry. Just force of habit. I'm not saying all bugs look alike. Some of my best friends are bugs.
My maggots tell me that Dex and his adopted family are going on a trip inside an aeroplane.
An aeroplane? Primitive tube-shaped vehicles with wings. I've seen them, sire.
Once he's aboard, Prince Dex won't be able to leave without revealing his identity.
Yes, he'll be trapped.
And once he's trapped,
We'll send down an insectivore to enslave the Earthlings.
a wonderful idea, Count Dragon. By the time Dex lands, victory will already be yours.
Well, I mean, especially if this is a Southwest Airlines flight we're dealing with.
Furbus, cheer up. Come on, you got everything you need here. You got food.
I have concerns, Crochet. I have vivid fucking concerns.
Water, toys, martial art videos. Mamisa. I know, Furbus, I'm gonna miss you too, but it's only for a couple of days. Are you gonna be okay? Okay, I love you.
Goodbye, Furbus. Boo-boo, Albie.
Ah, my word.
Is that what you're bringing?
Mm-hmm, that's it.
Okay.
All
Yes,
right,
well
looks like
said.
the girls are ready. Come on, guys.
Gee, we've never seen that bag before, have we? We've never seen this exact bag with that exact bulk inside of it before, have we?
Everybody packed everything you need?
I
Last
think
chance,
so. Let's go.
toothbrushes, Sunglasses.
Excellent. Now nothing can get in the way of our plans.
There is one potential problem.
What is it?
40% chance flight will be delayed. 20% chance it will be cancelled. 90% chance their luggage will be rerouted to Toledo, Ohio.
I mean, once again, Southwest Airlines.
Enough. Nefaria, disguise yourself. And make sure Dex gets on that plane.
Yes, sire.
You know?
We're not the only ones who decided to travel today. Yeah, really.
Looks like there's going to be a delay.
Everybody, please be patient. The flight is overbooked. We'll try and get everyone seats.
Albie, what are you doing? I'm looking for my video game.
Did you find your game, Albie?
This just brought back a very vivid fucking memory for me. I know that keeps happening, and I do apologize for that, but for me, I will always associate the Pokemon franchise and my history with it with one very specific memory. And that's me at age 8 standing in the middle of the Sacramento airport with my lime green Game Boy Color playing my own personal copy of Pokemon Red. I have been contributing, I suppose, in my own special way, to the success of this franchise ever since then. Yes, old 1998. Again, not too terribly far away from this. If this is in the the latter half of this series, 1996. This would have been about 2 years following this. Yeah, tell me something I don't know, Koshe.
No. I just changed my mind. Well, it's probably just as well that you say that, you know?
Hi, Hal Stewart, my family.
How nice for you. But you're late. We've sold out.
You mean you overbooked?
Let me just see if anyone is willing to give up their tickets.
You know, once again, they do not give this man enough credit for his skill set and the sheer fucking aura he exudes. Man just unloaded his spiritual pressure onto this employee. Let's see that again.
We've sold out.
You mean you overbooked?
Need I say more?
Let me just see if anyone is willing to give up their tickets. I'm afraid not.
Is anyone willing to give up their tickets for a later flight?
If you give up your seats, the airline will give you $10.
Give up your seat, and the airline will give you $1,000. Mr. Stewart, you don't want to be late for your flight.
This is really awfully nice.
This way, to security.
Where do we get our money?
He has it.
We need our money.
I mean, once again, deserved.
Where is our money? $1,000. $1,000. Where's our money?
Ah, yes. This old chestnut.
What is that?
Don't judge.
All I know is it's not metal.
Listen. We all make our jokes about airline food. Sometimes you just want to bring the whole turkey with you, so you don't have to pay those exorbitant prices for what's essentially a hungry man meal.
Bye. Success, Count Dragon. The Stewarts are on the plane and Dex is trapped. Now all you have to do is choose an insectivore to enslave the Earth.
Solisect is what you need. It's the one most likely to succeed.
Gork may be right for once, sire. Solisect is powered by the sun.
I agree. The Solisect's explosive nature should quickly make the people of Leewood bow to you.
I mean, look at them actually using the collective brain cell for once. A solar-powered monster in California? Southern California? Nice to know the whole family is getting along, right? You know, counseling has gone a long way for these guys. I'm proud of them.
The Solisect it is. Return to the plane, Nefaria. Make sure Dex can't leave it.
I mean, I think it's also helped the Count Dragon has gotten his helmet refastened and refitted. Circulation goes a long way towards improving your attitude.
My Solisect.
Can I help you with that, little boy? Sure, lady. It's a very heavy bag. What have you got inside? A video game. A talking video game.
I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't be too terribly long before Hey You Pikachu came out. Actually, let me double check that. I guess any fucking excuse to spare myself another continuous minute. Let's see. 1998. Well, there you go. Well, 2000 in the States, but semantics.
Well, if it can't fit under the seat, I'll have to throw it off the plane.
See, once again, the Southwest Airlines jokes are just making themselves.
Service? Ladies and gentlemen, there are 6 exits on this plane. Over there, there, and there. In any event, should you feel uncomfortable, tell us, and we'll give you this small paper bag.
How can a small paper bag make you feel more comfortable?
You would be surprised, Gadex. Also, don't kink shame. You're in no position.
Any questions?
It says your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device. Are we going to be going underwater?
I hope not. Since there are no questions, buckle up and be prepared for takeoff. Buckle up! Buckle up!
I've always wanted to experience takeoff on one of these primitive flying machines.
I mean, I will say, it would help a lot of people who work in just general airline situations. Like, the thing is, like, they're playing this up as, oh, she's bad at her job here. But more and more people are finding, like, genuine value in humor being delivered with these types of safety debriefings. Like, during flights. Like, in fact, you know what? Once again, we're going to sidetrack a little here. Ah, yes, I believe this is, in fact, the one.
If you do decide to leave, you will not be allowed access back on board, and parachutes are not included. Here at Frontier Airlines, we like to keep up with all the latest fashion trends. In the event that this flight becomes a cruise, all of you lucky people get your own itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny, yellow polka dot bikinis beneath your seat. Minus the itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny, and you get no polka dots. Once you're outside the aircraft, pull down sharply on the red tab that's on the front, or for those of you who love to make life difficult, you can blow into that red tube near your shoulder to bloat. I mean inflate. The beautiful bikini is equipped with a water-activated light. How in the world that works, I have no idea. So if you figure it out, please do let me know. And if by chance yours does not inflate, well, grab your neighbor and hold on for dear life. The location and use of life vests for your child that shows the most potential is located in that safety information card. If needed due to a loss of cabin pressure, 4 oxygen masks will drop from the compartment over your head. Ignore those and grab your nearest flight attendant to get some air. I'm just kidding. I'm so lonely. Once you stop screaming, place that mask over your nose and your mouth. To adjust, pull on the elastic tabs on either side. Make sure to adjust your own mask before assisting your favorite child, another passenger, or your husband who's definitely screaming louder than you are. And let's be honest, only those of you that pay the extra $49.99 get any oxygen. Smoking of any kind is not allowed on the aircraft. Unless you're like me and you're smoking hot. Thank you so much for your attention. Sit back, relax, and enjoy your flight to Colorado Springs. And for those of you who didn't give us your full attention, good luck.
So, once again, there is a market for that type of thing. I mean, hell, in Japan, there are whole fucking cafes dedicated to being treated like shit. for the sake of a fucking fetish. So honestly, I think Nefari is just ahead of her time.
Humans of Leeward, your end is near.
Why do you know about it? I mean, let's be real, Koshé. It's easier to hazard a guess as to what isn't a fetish.
Peanuts,
No, thank you.
drinks. Sir, would you like some peanuts? They're honey roasted.
Oh, maybe a drink, please. One of those over there that's...
Here.
Ooh.
Dear fucking God, the scariest thing in this show. See, this just makes me want some honey roasted peanuts. I don't think I've had any of those in literal years.
Jarvis, what is he doing here?
You have to ask.
And you?
I'll just take a water, please.
We're out. Drinks. Peanuts. Drink. What do you
Dex,
want?
do you need a paper bag? No, it gives me psychopathic fits.
Something very serious is happening on the ground. Count Dragon must be attacking Leewood. I have to transform.
In front of everyone?
Well, there's gotta be someplace private.
The washroom?
You know? Sorry. Oh, God. You know, Dex, if you're that radioactive green, then maybe you do need a small paper bag. But sorry, I just wanted to draw attention to the random bus/truck. Eat the fucking nuts, peasant. See, I have to apologize as well because, like, for a bit of context into where my mind is at right now, like, yesterday, I think it was, yes, it was in fact yesterday, Koshé showed me a Pum Poko for the first time, and there was just a scene in this, like, funny haha raccoon movie where they murdered, like, 3 truckloads of people. Of course, there's only 1 person per truckload, but that still counts as the deaths of 3 people. And it just fucking reminded me of these weird acts of, like, uncanny violence amidst the funny haha cartoon movie.
With deaths trapped in the air, we control the ground. Soon the people of Leewood will be begging to join my army. There will be no way Master Rider can stop us from enslaving the Earthlings.
You have no hope but to surrender.
You know? I mean, I will say that, like, as somewhat cheesy as the premise of this episode is, it does lean into one of, like, as a facet of writing which I don't think he's explored enough. And that's, like, the whole aspect of the Earth ended while I was away cliche. Like, for any of you who ever read the novel The Earth Abides, well, I suppose rather for those who did not read the novel, it essentially comes down to a guy living up in the mountains for an extended period of time, and he rarely comes down into civilization just to get supplies and stuff. On one of those rare instances where he comes down from his isolated mountain life, he realizes, oh, the world fucking ended while I've been here isolated up in the mountains. And this also sort of leans into the, like, cliche of, I forget if it was, yes, I do believe it was the movie 2012, where there's a scene where, like, a supermassive earthquake is destroying Los Angeles, and, like, their only means of escaping the disaster is getting up in a plane, like, as the fucking city is sinking into the sea. No, not the sea, fucking Was it LA or was it San Francisco? It may have been San Francisco. But either way, I like the idea of there being a natural disaster movie where someone gets on a plane and like they're just enjoying their flight as usual. But like while they're up in the air, like below them, the world kind of comes to an end, either because of some like global natural disaster or some sort of like massive attack or something. Either way, like they're in the air on their plane and either they're just blissfully unaware or they're asleep on the plane, and once the plane is getting ready to land or while they're still in the air, they realize, oh shit, civilization is just kind of fucking cooked, as the children say. So this does lean a little bit, as silly as it is, it leans somewhat into that sort of, I wouldn't even call it a trope because it's not nearly as common as I think it should be, but it leans into that idea, which I think is interesting.
Yeah, this guy. Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, this guy. Oh, yeah.
Gentlemen. I'm starting to think that the nuts aren't the only roasted thing on this flight.
Oh, wait, it gets better. You know what else he told me? He said he saw a gremlin on the wing.
Oh, God.
I know lots of pilots who say they've seen little creatures gnawing at the engines.
If I ever saw something like that, I'd know how to handle it.
Lolly, lolly.
Did you hear something?
I'll check. I could use the brake.
All right. I have the controls.
You know? Congratulations, Furbus, you've killed us all.
Did you find the problem, Captain Farber?
Lolly, lolly.
Congratulations, Furbus, you've killed us all. Once again, Southwest Airlines.
Does this usually happen?
I just wanted to tell you good luck. We're all counting on you.
No one come panic.
This is how the forest starts, you're right.
So remain seated.
Whoa. Hey, Bill, you better check this out.
Oh my god. Fucking okay, wow. Yeah, okay, yeah. You know, on my bingo card for this reaction series, I didn't think we'd get a blatant airplane reference. But here we are.
He's way off his flight path.
Flight 33. Do you have an emergency?
Flight 33, surely you can't be serious. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Dex, you gotta find out what's wrong.
Let me tune into the cockpit.
Mommy, mommy, flashlight. Mommy, mommy, flashlight.
I think Furbus is flying the plane.
Did he say Furbus? Did you say Furbus?
I've got to get up there.
You're right, Dex. Hurry! Hurry up!
Just a minute. Where do you think you're going, young man?
I think I'm gonna be uncomfortable. Do you have one of those?
You know, I'm just gonna let all of you make these jokes. I'm leaving this to you. The wheel is in your hands. I forfeit my control.
Just a minute. Where do you think you're going, young man?
I think I'm gonna be uncomfortable.
Is that what the kids are calling it now?
Do you have one of those little bags?
Just a minute.
Purvis, what are you doing in here?
For as I told you, you can't bring your body count over 100. Otherwise they'll disown you on the fucking planet.
Do you think you can handle this plane while I find out what's happening in Leewood? Are you sure this is a plane? No questions asked? Okay. Be careful with her. Very gentle. Be careful.
Well, photosensitivity warning. You're not seeing too terribly much of that solar powering gimmick come into play just yet.
Whoa, it went into the mirror.
You! Where's Prince Dex? I can't believe he got away. Let's hope Solasec can take care of him.
You know, I was really hoping that we were gonna finally see the end of this smug fuck. It would just take one quick flick of the wrist, Nefaria. One quick snap, and you would have freed all of us. You've disappointed me.
Our plane doesn't go over the Grand Canyon, does it?
Well, it's a new way to Grandma's house, that's for sure.
Over the river, through the woods, and past the Grand Canyon. Okay. Like, once again, very, very much leaning into a number of the writers having watched Airplane. Alright, I can think of worse transitions, fair enough.
Run away forever!
You're right. Time for us to get closer.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just. Random mirror obelisk. Pourquoi random mirror obelisk? Don't worry, but you know what? I really shouldn't, but you know I will.
Where'd he go?
You're no match for me!
Chopper, rev up!
You know, really convenient that this cave mouth is so close to virtually everything of relevancy in this town.
You're
leave, you!
Neither can yours.
You're through, Masked Rider! You won't even see what hit you!
Vanished again. What's going on?
Surrender your powers to Count Dragon!
You know, Yoda, you let yourself go.
Surrender your powers to Count Dragon!
I'm calling the police. You want to bring another monster into this mix, Koche?
Never.
Then I shall take them!
Let me give you something else instead. Electro, Saber, Adjuvant. Come and get it.
Okay. I love how they're very much setting up for some sort of dramatic moment here in the original fucking Japanese footage. Because you know in the Japanese, he clearly stabbed through this fucker. Nah, just the pew-pew will suffice.
Well, I'd love to hang around, but I've got a plane to catch.
How did Masked Rider escape the plane?
Customer service is much more difficult than you might think, my count.
I mean, speak your truth, honestly.
Get the plane.
Customer service is much more difficult than you might think, my count.
The solar sect was useless to me. How long can it possibly take to make a planet full of humans bend to your every demand?
Well, that depends on what news station they watch.
Fellow passengers, I'm not quite sure what happened to our flight attendant, but I'm happy to announce that we will be landing at Springville.
What a flight!
Yeah, there's no cause for alarm here. None whatsoever. Missing persons reports. Multiple instances of evident hallucinations from the captains.
It'll be okay.
All we have to do now is land.
What is that thing?
Weren't those our pilots?
Well, if they're out here, who's flying the plane?
I hate it. I hate that. No, I don't know why I'm subjecting myself and all of you to this, but I have to I have to know. What the fuck even is that? Oh. I have to. I can't not. I cannot not. God, where is it? Alright, let's see here. Corporate needs to stop asking the impossible.
It was great to see Grandma, but I'm glad we're home.
Well, thanks to Dex, we have a home to come back to.
And thanks to Fergus, we land safely.
And I really enjoy primitive air flight. Especially.
Is it, though? Is it worse than the original?
Fergus, we land safely.
And I really enjoy primitive air flight. Especially the peanuts. But I'm glad we're home as well.
Again, I know he said peanuts. I know for a fact that he said peanuts.
It was great to see Grandma, but I'm glad we're home.
Well, thanks to Dex, we have a home to come back to.
And thanks to Fergus, we land safely.
And I really enjoy primitive air flight. Especially the peanuts.
We all hear who we want to hear. Who are you trying to fucking convince, Koshe?
But I'm glad we're home as well.
That goes for everyone. Except for Fergus. He still thinks he's on the plane.
Any mono service card.
We are not serving dinner from a service cart.
Any mono honey roasted.
Purvis, that's enough. The plane ride? It's over.
Oh.
Furbus, what happened to the captains? Also, why do you have the tray?
Hello?
Hi, Hal.
Oh, hi. It's Cousin Eddie.
Hal?
Yeah, how are you?
Why don't y'all come
You
out?
want us to come visit?
I'll leave
Yeah?
by the plane ticket.
Oh, you'll buy our airline tickets. Yeah.
What do you say?
What about this? Why don't you come to our house? Come visit us in Leewood. Well, let's talk later about the arrangements, okay?
You got it. Be talking to
Okay,
you.
bye-bye.
Fly.
No offense, Furbus, but I think we've had enough of flying.
Kill it. Kill it with fire. Just please spare us. Me too. Me too, Koshe.
Will Purvis ever get his pilot's license? Will Nefaria find a new career in customer service? Will these passengers ever get the money they were promised? Will the stewards ever get to see the in-flight movie? Will this defeat reflect badly on Solar Sect? Find out on the next exciting adventure of Masked Rider.
See, like, even there near the end, they showed a bit more of the actual stab.
This defeat reflect badly on Solar Sect?
Like, right in the balls there. Right in the disco balls.
Find out on the next exciting adventure of Masked Rider.
Alright, we have one more episode to go. And right on the 2-hour mark.
Masked Rider. Count Reagan's plan to defeat our hero includes cloning the entire Stewart family.
Clones, what is he talking about?
That was evil Stuarts.
And then cloning himself.
He's beautiful. An even more evil version of myself.
Is this a new form of family values?
You take care of the Dragonator. We'll get the imposters.
Or is Count Reagan just cloning around? Find out on the adventures of Masked Rider next.
So many jokes that I will not make. So many jokes that I will not make. 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
No, you go ahead. I gotta find something.
What is it?
Well, it was a gift from my grandfather. It's very important to me.
Can I help?
No, that's okay. Why don't you go home? I'll find it.
Okay, see ya.
Okay.
You don't count as a person. I doubt you could find something of any substance.
What brilliant plan have you devised this time, my captain?
With the help of my new incapacitated device I've invented, the Masked Rider powers will soon be mine for the taking.
How does it work?
By planting the device on Prince Dix, the Masked Rider powers will be tapped within 24 hours. That's when I'll take them for myself.
How inspired.
Cyclops, send the maggots to Earth to capture Dix, so we can experiment with my new device.
At once, Count Dragon.
Prepare, Master Rider, for your last battle.
Man, we're getting fancy with the camera work here. Dutch angles and everything. It's almost as if they give a shit about what it is they're filming. Inventing yourself a Master Rider. Yeah, you know, you raise a valid point. He could just make himself a fucking suit. Like, we've never really touched on him being an inventor before, but now that you pointed out that he can invent, like, this feels, again, very much just spite-driven more than anything else. You know? Beetleborgs collab confirmed. Just another day in the office.
Is that the best you can do? No wonder you're at the bottom of the food chain.
Damn. You didn't have to go for the root sticks.
Any suggestions?
As a matter of fact, I have just developed a new cloning method which will allow us to magnify the evil tendencies of the subject, sire.
And what is the status of this new duplicating technology?
It is ready, sire. All we need are some volunteers.
If getting to Dex is what you desire, then make evil clones of the Stewart, sire.
Of course. I'll create clones of the Stewart family. Under my direct orders, they will place my incapacitated device on an unsuspecting Dex.
Well, once again, Nefaria has really not recovered from that inner ear infection. Watch her closely. She cannot stand still to save her life.
Of course. I'll create clones of the Stewart family. Under my direct orders, they will place my incapacitated device on an unsuspecting Dex.
You know, Nefaria, this is a kid's show. You have to understand that. We can come back later. I mean, listen, to each their own. I'm just saying, time and a place, Nefaria.
But where will we plant it?
His precious medallion, sire.
Precisely.
Yes, the precious medallion, which we have never seen or heard about up until this very moment.
It's a perfect plan.
I'm glad you thought of it, my count.
Nefaria, go to Earth at once and bring me back the Stewart family.
So y'all remember when they had that alien detection alarm in the house? The one that the dad spent the entirety of the first episode developing? Yeah, me neither.
Hi, honey. How was school today? Great.
Where's Dex?
Oh, he should be home soon. He was looking for something he lost at school.
I'll get it.
Hello, Mr. Stewart.
So remember the alien detection alarm they had ever since episode 1? Yeah, neither does the show.
I'm with Universal Reference Books. Would you and your family be interested in buying a set of our beautifully bound and exceptionally educational encyclopedias?
Oh, those would be great for my homework.
Would you like to come in? I'd love to.
There we go.
But I have 10 other homes to see, so I'd better not.
Those are beautiful looking encyclopedias.
Have a look.
You know? Well, yeah, no, apparently Furbus is of the same opinion. There it is.
Now, to the Spider-Man.
Alarms, how do they even work?
Excellent work, Nefaria.
Thank you, sire.
Now to put my new and improved plan to work.
Dex will find us. Yeah, you won't get away with it.
Oh, very optimistic. Let us hope your clones do not possess the same qualities.
One hair from each of you will provide all the DNA necessary.
Clones, what is he talking about?
The DNA scanner will do the rest. And voila!
No, look! That's not us!
Damn, walking with swagger.
Wicked. And what is with these clothes?
What are you looking at?
What a dump! Who decorated this place?
My kind of people. You will each take one of these incapacitated devices. One of you must successfully place the device on Prince Dex. Do you understand?
Yes, my cow.
And try to fit in. We don't want Dex catching on to our plan now, do we?
No, sire.
We'll act like the regular nuclear family. Half-life residual radiation and all.
Once the device is placed on Dex, it's only a matter of time until the Master Rider powers are mine!
It's your greatest plan ever.
To Earth at once, evil steward!
Here, boy.
Good little furball.
And look at them doing what they should have from the very beginning. I see nothing wrong here.
Hello?
Oh, hi, Dex.
Where have you been?
Well, hold up. Yeah, this is only a noted improvement. Dad's taste in Godzilla figures has won me over.
Hi, Dex.
Where have you been?
Didn't Molly tell you I was going to be late?
I don't think so. Ow?
Huh?
Trigon's up to something. Just wish I knew what it was.
I'm starving.
Once again, they only made these characters more relatable.
When's dinner? Dinner!
This looks... What is this?
Oh, it's a new recipe I'm trying. Tell me if you like it. Oh, wait. I know what's missing.
Yep. That's beautiful, Dex. Can I see?
Sure.
I mean, I stand by my assertion. I'll try anything once.
It was from my grandfather. It reminds me of Eden, and I thought I'd lost it.
Well, be sure to wear it at all times. You wouldn't want to lose it again.
Honestly, this just seems like a typical Portland spread.
If I can be excused, I think I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm worn out.
Oh, you haven't eaten any of your cream popcorn yet.
I've lost my appetite. You know, I should say
Coward.
goodnight to Furbus. Furbus!
Fergus had a really long day, and he's already asleep. But when he wakes up, we'll tell him that you said good night, all right? Just go to bed now.
I'm only seeing improvements all the way around. You're failing to sell me on the evil aspect here. Like, the only difference I'm seeing here is a family raised by Gen Xers versus a family raised by millennials. Actually, I'm being very kind. These are probably boomers.
Furbus! Furbus, come here. Furbus, are you alright?
Hey, Mommy, Kiki.
What happened?
Baby, Mooney, Mooney.
I don't understand.
Dragon, Aquaria, baby.
You can tell me exactly what happened on the way there. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Furbus, I can't understand your accent.
Core double face. It's time to put the second part of my plan into action.
The scanner is ready.
Let's see how Dex fares with an even more evil version of yours truly.
The clone will have your evil tendencies magnified 500%.
With a disposition like that, the Masked Rider will have no chance.
Just look at him.
I mean, I guess they had to make do with knuckle hair.
He's beautiful. An even more evil version of myself.
This clone will cater to your need and vanquish Dex with all due speed.
Dex will find us, won't he?
Send the Dragonator to Earth immediately.
Yes, sir.
There is no match for the Dragonator. Soon the power of the Masked Rider will be mine.
You know, I can appreciate that they've actually swapped out the fucking stock footage of sending down monsters from the slow drip of split pea soup from the throat to the actual projectile out the mouth. Makes it feel a bit less, how do I say this kindly, terminal.
So, Furbus, you're positive the stores are aboard Spider Base.
Kiki.
All right, then. No time to lose. Ectophagy!
Well, once again, photosensitivity warning.
All right. I think I'm gonna need some help getting aboard the Spider Base. Magno, chopper, rev up.
Every fucking time with these things. Can't even.
What's up, boss?
Dragon's captured my family, guys. We gotta hurry. Who knows what evil he has planned for them?
What do we do, Dex?
Your energy sources combined with mine can get me aboard the Spider Base.
You got it, boss.
Magno, I want you to locate the Spider Base and pinpoint the source location. Got it?
I'm scanning now. I've got them.
Good.
Wait, hold on a second. I need to be sure of something here.
Pinpoint the source location. Got it?
I'm scanning now. I've got them.
They couldn't have just left the camera running a little longer? Like, that was the same quick clip looped.
Spider base and pinpoint the source location. Got it?
I'm scanning now. I've got them.
Like, they were really fucking running low on resources by this point, weren't they?
Good. Now once I'm on board, watch for my signal. You're gonna have to transport all of us back.
Right, boss. You be careful up there.
There you go.
Hope you don't mind me dropping in on such short notice. You know, Dragon, messing with me is one thing, but you don't mess with my family.
Why not join our family, Dex?
Yeah, right.
Together we can rule the universe.
No chance, Dragon. I already have a family of my own, and you're not part of it.
You know?
I'm gonna take this measly force field of yours and stuff it down your throat, Dragon. This ought to chill you out. There. All right, everybody, you're safe.
Wow, did you see that?
Good job, Dex.
Magno, Chopper, prepare to transport.
But you gotta hurry. Dragon has sent an evil clone of himself to Leewood.
His name's the Dragonator. They said he's unstoppable.
We'll see about that.
So what happened to the whole plan about draining out the energy from Dex through that bug they planted on the other bug? We still waiting on that to be a thing again, or... No? Okay.
Magno, Chopper, transport.
I'm sorry. So we have Dragon here just frozen in place with the barrier thing. And then we just have fucking the guy in the Furbus suit staring off into space. Subtle foreshadowing that Furbus is the final boss.
We're back. I knew I could count on you to come through. Thanks a lot.
Welcome back, everyone.
I'll need one of you to help me find the Dragonator. He's somewhere in Leewood. Now what's going on? Getting weaker. What?
What's wrong?
Don't understand what's happening. My powers are gone. I won't stand a chance against a Dragonator without the Masked Rider powers.
Dex, when we were on Spider Base, Dreg said something about a power tapping device that was to be placed on you.
So he must have used the clones to plant it.
Where?
Where could it be? I'm too far away from the house. It's gotta be
On you.
I should have known. They planted it on my medallion. Okay, at least it's off me. Now, if I can only reverse the effects, I can stop the Dragonator.
Because that's just the thing you can do.
Yeah, it worked.
Sure. Boy just pulled a fucking narrative nuh-uh. Which I might as fucking well, at this point. Makes about as sense as anything else.
You did it.
The writing for this show really does come down to a game of fucking Calvin Ball.
All right, that'll finish this. Chopper, we've got an evil clone to club. Take me to the Dragonator. You up to it? I'm ready to roll. Be careful, guys.
You take care of the Dragonator. We'll get the imposters.
Oh god, I forgot. The clones are still a thing.
Then let's go get him, buddy.
Oh, it's such a mess.
I mean, I'm just seeing a happy family. I don't know about you. What's your fucking problem, Mom?
I sense your presence, Masked Rider. I have come to take your powers, and you can do nothing to stop me.
Except maybe say nah.
I think I'll give it a try, just to see.
Then you shall be destroyed.
At least I didn't dress up for nothing.
Now you shall pay for your insolence, Edenite.
This is for Illinois.
For Dragon.
Yeah, no, he really does. He really fucking does. Like, I have the distinct impression this is probably footage from one of the finale episodes of the OG Kamen Rider RX, or Black RX. So that's probably why he looks as badass as he does.
Hold still.
I mean, and down to the fucking scimitar, which, like, I don't know if this was just the thing to do back in the day, but it feels like a good number of final bosses in Tokusatsu series back during this era had scimitars, because the same went for the final boss battle for Gridman, or as it was known when it was localized here, Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad, which, let's be real, that show's fucking next after I finish Masked Rider. That's what's going to be on the docket for Toku Tuesdays.
Give up, Masked Rider. You have no chance.
We'll see about that.
All right, everybody. It's just like we planned. I got a 3. 1, 2, 3, now! Get him!
Get him! Oh, my word. Damn. Always comes down to a warehouse for these types of fights.
Never! Masked Rider Super Gold!
Oh, seizure warning. Maybe not so much, I guess.
It's over, clone.
That's what you think.
That's right.
Time to meet your doom. Now you're helpless.
Hardly. Masked Rider Super Blue.
Whoa, whoa!
You're not so unstoppable.
Okay. Suddenly countryside. Like how we went from industrial warehouse to fucking Yosemite National Park. Because why the fuck not?
You're not so unstoppable now.
I will still win.
I don't think so, Dragonator. In fact, I think your days of cloning around are through.
This goes back to fucking something I remember hearing while I was watching a reaction video to Godzilla vs. Megalon years ago. And it was a concept in... I'm not sure if it's specific to filmmaking, but a concept called impossible geography, where you have transitions either mid-scene or between scenes, like to places that are just could not possibly be related geographically. And that was a perfect fucking example of it.
I am damaged, but you cannot destroy me.
Oh, no? I'd say you're most of the way there already.
I am more evil than anything you've ever known, and I'll never give in.
Super! Blue, deactivate! Time to put an end to your evil. Electro, Saber, activate!
Yeah, might as well.
Once again, Masked Rider has gotten the best of me.
Oh, damn. You know he's angry. He pulled out the... It's just one shake of the head away from a fucking Futurama Nixon.
sure and fast.
Everything happens so much. You break out the Aru.
Meet your mother, not my mom.
Which one do we shoot?
If I get out of here, I'll tear you in half. Hey, Dex, help us, Dex. Get us out of here. Do it right now.
You know it. We're the good ones.
Dragon outsmarted me once, but not this time. I know who my real family is.
Yeah.
Good job, Dex.
We knew you'd make the right decision.
Thank goodness for your insectopathic sense.
But I didn't use my encyclopedic sense.
Then how did you know who was who?
I used an entirely different sense, although I can't quite determine what it was.
I think maybe it was your human sense, Dex.
Interesting. I think you're right. I'm just glad you guys are all right. I mean, I couldn't have done it without you.
Well,
I'm just headcanoning he killed the originals. The clones know how to live.
I think you're right. I'm just glad you guys are all right. I mean, I couldn't have done it without you.
Well, I just hope we've seen the last of them.
Yeah, that's enough cloning around for one day.
The joke has been made 3 times, Albie. Granted, you're still funnier than any other motherfucker in the room presently. They already... Yeah, they did the joke! They already did the joke!
Will Dragon need glasses for his double vision? Will Barbara ever learn better table manners? Is this considered good housekeeping on Spider Base? Is Nefaria working on a cure for hair loss? Has Nefaria found a new career? All this and more on the next exciting adventure of Masked Rider.
Okay. Oh. That's about as much as I think any of us can take.
This group is full of weirdos.
Are you fucking kidding me? Hi, Turk. Hi, Turk. Turk, I got bad news for you, buddy. We're just finishing for the night. Holy shit, that was hilarious. Greetings and felicitations, those who have just come in. I am the Logician. I am a variety streamer, largely doing gaming, reactions. Today is what I like to refer to as Toku Tuesdays, where I react to some less than stellar quality tokusatsu series. Here it slipped under people's radar that the protagonist from this... Oh shit, did he really? Oh fuck. Damn, well, I mean, my condolences. Goddamn. Well, I mean, I suppose all the more reason for us to actually watch this and pay homage to it. Goddamn. Well, I mean, I suppose it doesn't surprise me. We've had a good number of losses within the tokusatsu, specifically the Saban tokusatsu community. I mean, case in point, Jason David Frank. But, you know, Vern Troyer as well. Yeah, you raise a very good point as well, Koshe. So I suppose, yeah, moment of silence. Other than my dumbass music playing in the background. But, thank you all for joining in, even if it was pretty much at the 11th hour here. Saw that on Blue Sky the other day. God damn, yeah, no, that does, in fact, suck. But, thank you all for joining, even if it was very late. But yeah. I got the best deal here. I managed to not take any damage. Yeah, no, there's always next time, Turk. I mean, I've already said what I plan on watching once Masked Rider is over. We've only got like 10 episodes left. After this, I'm dipping back into a major nostalgic show for myself, which is Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. That's going to be interesting, to say the very least. But, if you're not following already, please consider following, so you can tune in to, I suppose, this semi-regularly scheduled programming with me. Every Tuesday, I'm going to be watching some tokusatsu series. Wednesdays, I'm still trying to decide whether or not I'm going to be watching, like, movies to react to, or just playing just single-player games. Maybe one-off Wednesdays, one-player Wednesdays. I'm still trying to work out the details. But yes, I do stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays and Thursdays and Fridays consistently. This just turned into a big fucking commercial with you coming in when you did, so I suppose thank you for that, Turk. I really don't know how to show myself otherwise unless I'm put under pressure. I mean, we already have our fucking Saturday Spore streams for the time being, Koche. I see what you're trying to do. Force me to let my guard down so you can lay eggs in my fridge. It's not gonna work this time, goddammit. With all that being said... So they can what? Did I stutter, Turk? On that delightful note, thank you all for joining for as long as you did, whether you were here from the beginning or just trickling in at the last minute. And until the next time, which is honestly just tomorrow, I will see you all then. And between then, now, god damn it, I fucking... Yeah, no, this is a sign I need to fucking call quits. Always remember to fucking think. Unlike myself right now, apparently. Take care, everyone.